This is day one of our trip across Spain. We landed in Madrid on a weekday morning, and we're going to do our best to fight our jet lag and get our bearings in this amazing city.
We have arrived in Madrid. And when I say arrived, we literally got off the plane an hour ago. 9 hours ago, we were in Chicago. And it's about 3 a.m., the time that we're used to, our body clocks. But we're gonna try and fight that jet lag by getting out here in Madrid this morning, finding some breakfast, maybe finding some other things to eat, and then going back and partaking in a Spanish tradition called the siesta, and then get up and go explore a little bit more of Madrid and really try and get this thing off and running on the right foot. First impressions of Madrid so far have been fantastic. It's a beautiful city. There's definitely a slower pace here, but we think that's a good thing. It just doesn't feel like people are in a rush to get from A to B like they are back home. It's a middle of the week, just a regular work day, and just we're kind of like, we feel like we're in like this bizarro world because we're in this big city and we're not getting the hustle and bustle, and it's actually very, very enjoyable. First thing we're gonna do this morning is stop in at a neighborhood bakery and get a couple sweet treats for breakfast.
Okay, we are having breakfast here in Madrid. We stopped at Alma Bakery and we have two pastries. We have a cherry galette, which we saw in the case and could not resist. And then the other thing, I forgot the name of, but it is also a pastry. It's like vanilla custard pastry.
This is our vanilla custard cup. That's what we're calling it. Fair warning, we're gonna mispronounce things here in Spain.
We will do our best.
We will do our best, but we're also just gonna make up names of things. And so this is the vanilla custard cup. It looks terrific, and it's nice and flaky. We are definitely off and running here in Madrid and in Spain. What a great little neighborhood bakery. Not too far from where we're staying. I think this is a good first stop. The other item we grabbed from the bakery this morning is a cherry galette. And that is also nice and flaky. You can see the cherries there, they've kind of flattened them out. It's kind of got like a real nice, like a sugar, like caramelization on there. So let's try it. A cherry pie put into like a morning pastry. Or usually eat it any time of day, I guess. Madalyn chose cherry. I would have gone apple. After some terrific pastries this morning, we walked back down the street to that plaza we walked through to get to the bakery. And we just sat there for a while. We let Evie play in the playground. Just really enjoyed the experience there. But we're trying to fill some time for that siesta. And the one thing that has been calling out to me that I cannot replicate in the United States is jamon. So we're gonna go get a bocadillo, which is kind of like a midday sandwich. It's kind of a simpler sandwich at a local jamon shop.
Jamon is a traditional Spanish dry-cured ham known for its rich, salty flavor. It's a staple in Spanish cuisine with nearly 40 million legs of ham produced each year. Typically served in thin slices and enjoyed as a tapa or in sandwiches.
Here it is, our bocadillo from Jamon y Corte Gourmet. It's a jamon shop. You walk in there, it smells fantastic. And I don't know whether it's the cured ham or the cheeses, but I don't think it really matters because you walk in and it's just like, I want to try everything in this place. But we have the bocadillo, €5.49 for this. Like, that's a deal right there. And this Jamon Iberico, what makes it special, it's the king. Jamon Iberico is the king of cured meats. There are Iberian pigs. They get fed acorns. They have fattier hams. They're just fattier pigs, and it allows them to cure the meat longer and kind of gives it a, they say, umami flavor. And chefs go to school to learn how to cut. Now, this is not cut in kind of the circular serving style, but they like go to school and they practice cutting this and present it in like a very beautiful way. It kind of looks like sashimi or something like that. So here we go, first bite of Jamon. Why did I waste so much time telling all that information when I could just be eating Jamon? Let me show you this bocadillo. Beautiful piece of fresh bread. Got olive oil on there. Got the Jamon, got the manchego cheese. Let's go in there and take a bite. I don't know where to bite. Guess we're in a corner. The beauty here is in the simplicity. There's no reason to overdo a sandwich when you've got meat this good. So the bread, fresh baked. I didn't actually get cheese in that bite. I had cheese. Manchego adds a sharpness, and just, it's the simple things in life. This is why you fly across an ocean, right?
Okay, my turn with the sandwich. That shop was incredibly impressive. All the cheese, all the meats. I wish I could have had a little bit of all those cheeses, but here we go. Adam hyped up the sandwich. My turn.
We fallen victim to a pickpocket.
What?
We have a pickpocket.
Oh.
You gotta watch out for those pickpockets.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of time to chew.
It does. There is a lot to the sandwich. It takes a minute to chew. I have to say, I'm absolutely loving the bocadillo, the early afternoon sandwich of my dreams. Cheese is delicious. The ham is incredible. Been looking forward to a lot on this trip, but I have really been looking forward to the meats and cheeses. And this is really setting the bar high, starting off on the right foot.
Our afternoon siesta turned into more of a 5-hour afternoon sleep session. We're not going to apologize for that. That was pretty much inevitable. We were knocked out instantly, pretty tired. So we're going to try and do as much as we can here this evening to get some more energy out, try to get back on a regular sleep schedule as fast as possible. So the first thing we're going to do is go find a tapas bar.
After our lengthy afternoon siesta, we decided to head out in search of some tapas and to explore Madrid at night.
If we get 1 million views on this video, we'll come back and say the Four Seasons, because that's how much it'll take to stay at the Four Seasons for one night.
For tapas, we're looking for a spot slightly off the beaten path, and that has brought us to Casa Toni.
So we've stopped in here at Casa Toni for our first dinner adventure. We're still not quite set on how this works with the later dinners, but we put in an order for tapas. So we got a beer, bread, olives. We're getting some pork chunks and some gambas that are cooked in chili and garlic. We can see them cooking everything up right here. They're doing it right here in the kitchen. It looks fantastic, smells fantastic, and we're ready for this food to come out. First cerveza here in Spain. That is hard-earned. I know that I don't fly the plane or really do anything but get on the plane and let it fly me to a destination, but when you fly across the ocean, you deserve a beer.
Okay, the gambas al ajillo have arrived. I've been looking forward to this dish, and I think it's cooled off enough for me to finally try it. It was piping hot and bubbly when it showed up. Garlicky, delicious. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted after flying across the ocean. It's hot. And I'm taking my bread and going in on the oil. So much flavor. And that shrimp is just soaking in those juices.
So our pork chunks have come, and they also come with some potatoes and a pepper. So let's, you know what? It's hot, so let's wait. Our pork chunks have cooled down, so we're gonna grab a bite here. We got the pork, we got the potato, we got a little bit of that pepper. Pork's really well seasoned. It's like essentially a pork kebab. The potatoes, I'm really sad we only got 3 of them. And this dish was only like $4, €4. These are incredible. I could eat a gallon of these things. Casa Toni, terrific start to our evening here in Madrid. Love the gambas. Madalyn, I think, is going to try and replicate that dish at home all the time. The pork chunks with the potatoes, phenomenal. I mean, the potatoes, we'll be eating more potatoes here in Spain. So we're going to continue here. It's late. It's like 8:30, so dinner's starting.
I also think I also want to note that it is 8:30, but it is 91 degrees. It is.
Yeah, and really you look at the sky and you feel like it could be.
It is summer, but it is
like 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah. I understand why everyone eats dinner at 8 or 8:30 when it's this light out and this warm.
So we're gonna keep rolling and see what we find next. Nine o'clock on a weekday, but I'm a little surprised at how lively it is at 9 o'clock on a weekday.
Well, after our tapas, we wanted another snack, so we stopped at Picnic for an empanada. It is, which one did we get? Barbacoa?
Yeah.
This is the barbacoa empanada, and we're just walking, talking, and eating. Oh, that's good. That's good flavor.
We decided to forego dinner because
we don't know what time of day it is.
Yeah, we're also pretty wiped out. So we figured this empanada would hold us after our tapas, and we're gonna also go get. I'm gonna call it the Cafe du Monde of Madrid. It's churros dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, Chocolateria San Gines.
So that's where we're in the day here.
I've been waiting for my chocolate churros all day.
I think it's a good choice.
In Spain, churros are often served with hot chocolate for dipping and can be enjoyed for breakfast or as a late night snack.
It's taken over literally the entire block. There's like 4 of these places, and you can either get a takeaway or you can sit inside. We're gonna wait and sit inside just because we're here, we want the full experience, but pretty cool little area here in Madrid.
Okay, I've been waiting for this churro. Here we go. I mean, I really could just like... I'm not the only one to make that joke. Oh man. Look at all this chocolate. It was like a full range of emotions. This is a beautiful thing. Wow. Crispy, delicious churro. Rich chocolate, but not like too much. I really think I could just put a straw in there and drink it. It's nice and hot. There's a reason why this place is so popular, because this delivers.
We just tipped off that they have sugar packets. We've added sugar to the churro. Definitely a good pro tip. It's not needed, but it turns it another level.
We left a lot of chocolate on the table.
We
and
did.
That made me kind of sad.
A very fun start to our trip here in Spain. We are going to go back and try to get a night's sleep, even though it's daytime, our time.
We're feeling pretty good right now.
But
so
we are
we'll get
feeling-
a good night's sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and we're really gonna rock and roll, and
A lot of stuff we want to see tomorrow. So.
definitely. We really enjoyed Madrid so far, and we're off to a really, really good start.